Today's film is based on an invasion of birds. Each year, about this time, that's the end of February, then we get invaded with goldfinches. Now, it's quite a big garden. It's a natural garden. It's a garden, wild garden, animals and birds. It's a good habitat. But this time of the year, they must be on the way from somewhere to somewhere else, because we get invaded with them, and they're getting through about 4 to 5 kilos of sunflower seeds a day. And this goes on for a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. All February, this is 2024 I'm talking about, all February this year, we've had, a few, sort of 10 to 20 a day, plus the usual greenfinches and, and little and blue tits and great tits and that kind of thing. But the goldfinches, I'll have to look into it and see where they go. But they're on the way somewhere, because they stop off here for 2 or 3 weeks, or else they're actually migrating in clouds for 2 or 3 weeks. But the garden's invaded. It's a beautiful sight, and we don't mind buying the sunflower seeds because it's a delight to watch them. I've tried to take some pictures, which we're going to show you in a minute. It's difficult. The window, we don't clean the windows very often, and of course they're timid birds. But there's a few pics, but they come in droves, clouds, and they're sat in the trees around the garden, and they couldn't descend on feeders. There's 2 feeding stations, one to the west of the house in a proper garden, and one station to the east of the house, just outside the kitchen window. It's a narrower area with trees front and back. Both areas are fairly well protected with trees. We do get some predators coming now and again, having a go at them, but very seldom. So in those feeding stations, one has 3, 5, 6 feeders for sunflower seeds, and 2 or 3 for the ordinary sparrows and things, which you hear all year round. The other feeding station to the east of the house, near the kitchen window, has 5 sunflower seed feeders and 3 feeders for ordinary grain for the sparrows and whatever. Well, the blue tits and great tits have a go at that as well. So there we are. It's we love having them, and it's just interesting. Maybe someone can tell us where they're going to. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a look. Now then, you can see they're selective little blighters. They pick a lot of seed out and chuck it away. Fortunately, there's lots of birds down below, like pigeons and whatever, will have a go at the stuff off the ground. It's clever how they eat the seed by twizzling their beak around, and whereas the blue tits and great tits, of course, take them away and hold them in their claw while they eat them. We're in the kitchen here looking at the feeders just outside the kitchen window. There's about 80 birds in the garden at the moment, as near as we can get to counting. It's about the average number, for the maximum time that they're here, and all of a sudden they'll just go. So we try and gauge the buying of the sunflower seed, which comes from our local netto shop. It's the cheapest in the area. So we aren't left with a huge lot, because it does go off. You need to use it the same year. Here we've moved to the west side of the garden, the bigger part. There's just one or two more feeders here for the birds, and we do get bigger clouds of them in this part of the garden. We're looking out of a veranda window into them now. I've set the camera so that he's going to run for a little while without me being there, because the window's so big that they do easily see you. As you can see from the film, they're coming and going all the time. They go at it hell for leather in the morning, so I make sure the feeders are well filled in the morning. Of course, the weather's been dreadful here just lately. It's been raining and nothing's clear, it's grey, no sunshine. And of course they need the feed. By about lunchtime, most of these feeders are empty, and they're having to search around on the ground and get the stuff that they supposedly didn't like and thrown away, you know. So you can see they're chucking stuff about, but it doesn't go to waste, because here there's pigeons and other bigger birds on the ground shoveling it up. They're super little birds. There's a greenfinch just arrived. Yeah, they're quite a picture, and then they'll suddenly go again. Every year about this time we get invaded. Anyway, I hope you enjoy watching these little pictures. So there we are. Hope you like that bit about the goldfinches, a bird invasion of our garden. If you like it, do give us a like and think about subscribing to the channel, or share it with your friends if you like. And then there's the bit coming up here about Cracker Books publications. There's hours of entertainment there. Have a look. It's quite different to what you might expect. The picture story books are particularly good, and then there's 2 books for kids as well. And on the audio stories, over 200, you can download them to anything you like and listen to them where you like. The stories last about between 10 and 20 minutes. They're not extra long. So thanks for being with us. Until the next time, cheerio.